we are meeting first time, can you please give me your introduction? Then I will know about you.
Yeah, sure. I'm Akanksha. I'm talking from Delhi. I'm a mother of two kids. And if I talk about my qualification, I have done my post graduation. And in my leisure time, most of the time I do practice English and I post my English conversation videos, shorts video regarding English. And and listening music also is my passion. Yeah, that's all about me. I have also YouTube channel where I post English conversation video along with that.
Yeah, okay, that's wonderful introduction, ma'am. So, okay, it's my turn to give introduction. Then you will know
Yeah,
about you,
sure.
ma'am. Me. So, ma'am, my name is Sunil. I am calling from Chhattisgarh, and I am a student. I have done my graduation. Now I am doing Master of English Literature, and as well as I am also running YouTube channel. Name is Talk with Sunil. And just like if you are talk about my hobby, so I love to travels, and second, I love to talk with peoples. That is my hobby. That is all about me.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So,
Hmm.
ma'am,
And when did you
today's
start your channel?
channel, I
When
thought
did you start your channel?
YouTube channel, ma'am. You are
Hmm.
talking about YouTube channel. When did I start? So I start my YouTube channel like around 1 years ago. Created.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Hmm.
So, ma'am, we were discuss about just like English language and mean how to learn English. What do you think about English language? It is easy to learn, and what is your desire to say something about English language?
Yeah, of course, it is a language. Any kind of language, if you want to learn, just you need to give your passion. You need to be patient first. Then you
Hmm.
can learn this any language, not only English.
Yeah.
Especially why we are worried about English because we need to learn first grammar. That's why we get worried very easily.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
if I talk about others language, that we no need to learn any grammar. That's why we can learn very easily any other language. But English, if I talk about English, then we have to learn first grammar. Then we can learn this language otherwise because in our culture in our Indian culture we didn't have a opportunity, we didn't have a environment at our home. That's why we couldn't get this language since our childhood. Most of the people, I'm saying, not very less people who has a environment at their home who can learn this language just by listening only. But rest of the people who has no environment, that moment they have to depend on grammar. They learn from grammar part, then they can learn this language easily. But that's why I can say that it is not a vast language where we cannot learn. We can
Yeah.
learn this
Absolutely.
language just because we need patience first. If you have a patience, then you can learn this language very easily. Otherwise, if you have impatience, you want to get this language very within a month and without practicing, it is not possible. You have to speak a lot. You have to give your time a lot. Then you can learn this language because since our childhood, we have not been speaking this language. That's why, right?
Yeah. Absolutely, ma'am. Yeah.
Otherwise,
Right.
otherwise, if you talk any language since your childhood, no need to learn this language, grammar language. No need to learn grammar. Just we can listen. Be careful.
Listen to
We can
others.
learn.
Then we can speak.
Listen to others. Then we can learn.
So,
Right.
ma'am, just like just like English is a language, yes, yeah. But some people they are saying English is a not easy language. They are saying. So, what is your desire? It is easy to learn, to speak. What do you think?
Yes, it's easy because we make vast this language because we keep thinking as a negative. Right. We
Negative.
keep thinking
Yeah.
as a negative, okay, this language is very vast for us. We cannot learn this language within a month because we have to, before learning this language, we have to learn grammar. Lot of confusion we have. That's why we cannot learn very easily. Entire day we keep thinking negative. I'm making mistake. I have no words. how can I make sentence easily? Such kind of problem we have inside in our mind. That's why we cannot learn this language easily. But it can be learned very easily. Just you need to be peaceful and be positive. Right,
Absolutely. Yeah.
whatever you speak, it and no need to. It should be very correct way. Just you need to speak whatever you speak, wrong and right. One day will come where you feel comfortable. You feel okay. I'm okay with this language. I can speak very easily, comfortable. Because I have seen there are so many people, so many children also, they have started their learning this language since their childhood. And later or sooner they can speak this language easily.
Yeah, absolutely,
That's
ma'am.
why I
Yes, yes.
can say that. I would say it's very easy language. We should not worry about a lot. Just it take time. This language takes time to learn this language because we have not familiar with this language since our childhood. That's why we worry. We get worried very easily.
Yeah, so ma'am, I would like to ask you just like what is the important of the main part of speaking English? What is your desire to say something about what is the most important to speaking English?
Yeah, of course.
Which part is
Speaking.
important?
Speaking is too much important. Unless you speak, you cannot construct the sentence, right? You need to first speaking and listening. Two things I feel very important. Wherever you want to learn any language, that moment you need to listen, be careful, mindful. You have to listen, then you can speak. Just by listening, you can speak. If you listen, be careful, then you can speak very easily. Right. First, I would say listen, then you speak. You can speak very easily. Two things I always prefer to follow: listening and practicing. It means speaking.
Practicing.
And other than that, we need to read also. We need to do writing a lot because two things. If you do extra things, then your speaking skills also will be good. Right.
Yeah, absolutely,
And
absolutely.
easy way we can learn. Easy way we can learn if you focus about your reading and writing skills as well. Otherwise, two things is very important: reading and I'm sorry, writing. No, speaking and listening. It's too much important thing, I feel. And what about your thinking? What is, according to yourself, what is very important part? Speaking, reading,
Yeah,
writing, listening.
the most important, ma'am, we should must know about tenses word, just like how to make sentence. Then is speaking. This is my opinion. Just like if you know about anything, just like actually we have not environment, so we create environment. Just like create environment and listening to others, and just like first of all we should learn new things just like how to make sentence and what is the important to speaking English words. So that is my opinion. Who want to really fashion about to learn English, so first of all they should know which part is important. Just like grammar part is important according to me, just like vocabulary is also important, and past of speech and many things is important. Who want to speak just like who want to fascinate about to learn, then they clear first of all tense, vocabulary, and model words also. Just like I would like to ask something question, so how can I ask if I don't know make sentence? So first of all I need to clear tenses, vocabulary, and many things that is important, then speaking automatically will becomes if you know about tense, vocabulary, everything. So according to me that is important.
Yeah, these are grammar part. We should focus about also grammar. If you are a totally beginner and you have no environment at your home, that moment you need to focus about your grammar part. Otherwise, if you have an environment at your home and there's so many people who can speak English at your home, that moment no need to focus a lot of English grammar. That moment you
Yeah, yeah.
can listen a lot, be mindful. If you listen them, then you can learn this language very easily, I feel. Because being a Indian person, we need to learn this grammar
Yeah,
first.
absolutely. I
Then
agree
we
with you,
can
ma'am.
learn.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, I agree.
This is
But you know,
the
ma'am, just like if you heard about some people who are speaking, but but you don't know about what they are saying. Just like you understood what they are saying, but in just like in deeply, you don't know. But just like you clear about tense and in many things, so you know very well. I think according to me. But yeah, absolutely, you
right.
can speak no matter. No need to just
Mm,
like anything, just like listen and speaking is important. Yeah, absolutely. When I was learning English, so first of all I clear something tense sense and vocabulary, and then I'm speaking and listening something I was, so I can speak.
right,
Way.
right. Be careful, listen first, then we can automatically mind will observe, know such kind of sentence, its meaning like this. Because just the same way a child also can learn this any language very easily. Just by listening. Once he listen, be careful, then he observe, okay, what are you trying to say? That the child always observe you the same way we also start observing the people. And no matter people speaks very fast English, that moment we cannot understand in beginning time, but one stage will come where we can understand what they're trying to say. That moment no need to learn lot of vocabulary, no need to
Yes,
learn
yes.
lot of sentence structures, because our mindset also will observe. Because the
Observe.
same thing if you keep listening all the time, that moment your thinking power, the way of understanding power is also increased. That moment you can learn easily, I feel.
Yeah, absolutely, ma'am. Ma'am, the time is over. Just like I want to ask with you, just like what advice you will give to audience to learn English?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I would say about English. English is not a vast language. We can learn this language without learning grammar as well, because if you are a totally beginner and you have no environment at your home, that moment you should practice first grammar. Is very important for us. Being an Indian person, we need to learn first grammar, then we can learn this language very easily and we can speak with a confidence if you have a grammar. Otherwise, if you have an environment at your home, just you can listen, be careful, mindful, then you can learn this language easy way. That's why keep speaking all the time. Most of the time, if you keep speaking, then you can observe this language. You can learn this language easy way within a month.
Yeah,
Otherwise, there
thank
is
you so
no
much,
any
ma'am.
other solution. There is no
Yes.
any other solution where you can learn this language easily without learning, without speaking.
So, ma'am, I would like to ask you, just like this is my last question: is English language is important to success in human lives? What do you think? What is your desire to say something? This question.
No, it's not a success of killers. Yeah, it is a medium of our conversation. It's a medium of our communication, right? If you have a no person who can understand your language, someone who is not able to understand your language, if you are speaking Hindi, but other people cannot understand Hindi, that moment this language is very useful. This language will helpful for understand their language as well, because English is the only one language which is spoken worldwide. Okay,
Worldwide, yeah.
every people can understand this language very easily. It is a medium of understand the language only, I
Yeah,
feel.
absolutely.
Through this language, we can get our success. Right. This is the way we
Yeah,
can
right, ma'am.
learn. Otherwise, we cannot say that it only through the English we can get success. No, there is so many pillars where we can get success. Right, without learning grammar, we can get success as well, because I have seen there is so many person who got success without learning grammar, right? But it is a medium of speaking to convince our message only, I feel. And in this time, people are getting success also through this language, because through this language we can get success because most of the people can understand this language only. rather than understanding your personal language.
Yeah, absolutely, ma'am. Yeah.
That's, that's my
Yeah, okay, ma'am. And that is nice
okay.
conversation with you. Yeah, thank you. And bye bye. And see you
Thank
soon,
you.
ma'am.
Bye.
Yeah, okay. Okay, bye
Okay,
bye, ma'am.
bye.